When the whole world is at your fingertips, it's very significant where you choose to get married. It may even reveal a past life or two in the case of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. The 16th century Fort de Belvedere in Florence, Italy, was the romantic site of Kim and Kanye's dramatic wedding in May 2014. Kim wore the best in French haute couture, a Givenchy dress, their daughter North a Givenchy look-alike. This is Kim's third wedding, the first for West. The historic site has incredible views of Florence. It was designed to protect the city and its rule by the Medici family. The location where the fort was placed was considered of strategic importance since the time of Michelangelo, then head engineer of fortifications. Since the villa was meant to be used as the residence of the Grand Duke during times of unrest or epidemic, it was built as a luxurious palace. Today, the buildings are used to hold works of art. Kanye demonstrated an affinity for the arts at an early age. He began writing poetry when he was 5 years old. West had a passion for drawing and music when he was in 3rd grade. Growing up in Chicago, West became deeply involved in its hip-hop scene. He started rapping in the 3rd grade and began making musical compositions in the 7th grade, eventually selling them to other artists. At age 13, West wrote a rap song called Green Eggs and Ham and persuaded his mother to pay $25 an hour for time in a recording studio. It was a small, crude basement studio where a microphone hung from the ceiling by a wire clothes hanger. West learned how to sample and program beats after he received his first sampler at the age of 15. Kanye received a scholarship to attend Chicago's American Academy of Art and took painting classes, but shortly after transferred to Chicago State University to major in English. At the age of 20, he dropped out to pursue his dream of becoming a musician. West, whose mother was chair of the English department at Chicago State University, took him at the age of 10 to China as part of an exchange program. The only foreigner in the class, he quickly picked up the language. His father, Ray West, was former Black Panther and one of the first black photojournalists. It's no wonder that the 36-year-old rapper is comfortable traveling internationally. Unlike the typical rapper, he says he adores Florence and loves Italy and the Italian lifestyle. The couple came to Florence last year incognito and thinks their daughter West was conceived among the Renaissance masterpieces. It sounds quite likely that the West family lived in medieval Italy, perhaps around the time of the Medicis, and that West was a Renaissance artist and musician. Prior to their exotic wedding in Italy, Kim and Kanye invited the wedding party to the historic Palace of Versailles outside Paris. Wedding guests were escorted on a private tour of the grounds and the magnificent Hall of Mirrors. The court of Versailles was the center of political power from 1682 until 1789 at the beginning of the French Revolution. Versailles became the home of the French nobility, the location of the royal court, and courtiers. Courtiers would cluster together in families and alliances. Residents would have access to the king as well as the latest gossip, court drama, and intrigue. Consider the court drama and intrigue Americans watched during O.J. Simpson's murder trial in 1994. Kim's father, Robert, garnered public attention as the primary defense lawyer for the football star. It would be easy to envision Kim, the highest paid reality television personality, Kourtney and Khloe, and the rest of the Kardashian family as members of the court. This time around, they came to prominence with the reality television series Keeping Up with the Kardashians. After seeing the clothes at court, it's no wonder the Kardashian sisters have launched several clothing collections and cosmetics, while Kim has half a dozen fragrances, reminding us once again of perfume's origin in France. Even Kanye has been inspired in France. Also a fashion designer, sessions for West's 6 musical solos started in his own personal loft's living room at a Paris hotel. The newlyweds feel at home in Italy and France. Kanye was passionate about art and music from an early age. As a teen, Kim was catapulted into the public eye and is a fashionista. Both are designers. And most unusual, had their wedding celebrations at a historic Palace of Versailles and a luxurious historic fort overlooking Florence. A coincidence or deeply held attraction to return to their European past life roots? This is Dr. Barbara Lane, author of 16 Clues to Your Past Lives, reminding you to learn from the past, live in the present, and create a fulfilling future.